guys here doing in the Environment and Development Department, and what brings you to Honduras and Zamorano?
Yeah, that's a great question. For about 7 months ago, we were introduced to a problem that many countries face, the problem with treating water and water with bad quality. This was a problem that we didn't really know that much about in Sweden, more than it's like in the grand scale of things. So we got introduced to this problem, and in our project we have in our thesis project we have how to say it? Like, we want to develop a product or something like that. Everybody in our class do it. So we wanted to tackle this problem, and as it turns out, one of our professors had contacts here in Honduras. So we thought Honduras is a nice country, so we had this as a marketing research and aim for Honduras, basically. So one contact led to another contact, and all of a sudden we find ourselves living inside of the walls of Zamorano University. Basically.
Were your expectations and objectives fulfilled in this trip?
Yeah, so the end product that we made in this product is Sunwell. So it's a water purification system that only uses the sun to operate. Before we came here, we only tested it in Sweden. So we got the opportunity here at Zamorano to have students help us testing it long term to see how it works here, like how we can optimize it and improve it. So the plan is to have it running here for a year, the product. And we're going to have someone doing a thesis project, investigating how it works, like water purification with UV radiation and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get a lot of data here to see how it works here and see what kind of bacteria it purifies and stuff like that. And it's also going to be used in education here.
Yeah. We also made the trip to do a marketing research. We have asked a lot of people questions about how do they, what's their relationship to purified water today? Do they buy it in bottles? Do they have a filter at home? Do they boil water? Or so
how much do they spend on water?
Yeah,
like
how much they spend. So we also get the chance to speak with a lot of people, and even been at some people's houses and see what it looks like. So that's also been very, very accomplishing, I would say. But we couldn't have done without coming here to Honduras.
And have you already found someone that's going to keep on working on this project?
No, we had a lot of people approaching us saying that they want to do it, but we haven't gotten the opportunity to choose one yet. So that's still up for grabs if anyone's interested. Yeah. So we're waiting for someone to we're going to choose for the thesis. Yeah.
And what are your long-term plans for after the year?
Yeah, so me and Jonas, we won a prize for at the ending of our studying for the project that we have used to start our own company. So the plan is long term to, after it's been tested here, we want to make a product that we're going to be able to implement here, and to be able to sell them to families here so they can use it and save money on drinking water. So that's the long-term plan that we have.
Yeah, and also if we want to create basically a success story. If we can make this product work here in Honduras, there's a lot of other countries that face the same problem that the habitants here in Honduras face with purifying water. So we see no big blockade, or so to say, to be able to move to other countries and try it out there if everything works out well.
So we also would like to know, how did you guys came up with this idea about purifying water? How did it start? What inspired you to do this?
So like Jonas said earlier, we got the problem from one of our professors, and he wanted us to check out the problems with making hot water in Honduras actually in the beginning. So you can, there's a lot of communities here where you don't have access to hot water, so you have poor hygiene. So that was the first issue that we faced, and we started to investigate in the actual problems that you have here. Like we see where the costs are. Like, what do a family spend their time and money on? What's costly for them? And so we saw that they actually pay a huge amount of money each year, families, for drinking water. I mean, at least in comparison for what we pay.
Yeah.
So we thought that this would be a way better thing to solve for them. I mean, if they can save a lot of money, it would be good for them.
Yeah, and we had a couple of already known systems that we got inspired of. One is a Swedish system called Solvatten. It's basically like a briefcase that you open up, and then both sides are filled with a specific plastic, and then you let it lay out in the sun, and the UV radiation, the same method that we use, kills off the bacteria. This is like a charity project, and they have been giving away a lot of those simpler systems out in Africa to very poor people. We liked the idea very much, but we wanted to make a system that are automatic and stationary, so people who lives in household but maybe had scarce amount of money can invest in it and save money in the long term. So we got our main inspiration from them.
Yeah, so the problem with that system we saw that it takes a long time. So you have to fill up the containers of water and let them be in the sun for maybe 3 to 6 hours, and then you get water. So we thought of making something that's automatic, and that's what we made. So instead of them taking a lot of time to get their water, it works automatic. So you don't have to do anything to get the water.
Yeah, and also you don't need any manual labor to like operate on our system. Our system is supposed to go night and day. Like it go to sleep during the night and start working in the morning and during the day. So we don't have to basically care what it's doing, because me and Alex always think that what kind of system would we like to buy, and we like to buy a system that we don't have to do a lot of maintenance on. It's just gonna work. Like, so that's what has been one of our points that we have kept there throughout the entire project.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think about the water treatment done here in Zamorano? Or have you seen
In Zamorano specifically, or how it works in the country? Because
both?
both.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, we haven't really checked out the water treatments here thoroughly in Zamorano. I mean, obviously you have great
Good.
water because you can drink water through the taps here. So that's like on the same level that we are used to.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm have enough information to give a speech on how exactly good you are doing it with the waste and all that stuff. But I mean,
it looks good. Yeah.
I mean, it works, right?
It looks good. Although there's a lot of communities like around here that face a lot of other problems. For example, we have investigated in Tegucigalpa a great deal, and the tap water is not drinkable, which is a big shame. So that's like a huge, and it's many people lives there as well, right? So that's a huge area that we see that could be ready for an implementation of our product in the future.
If families would have access to the sunwell in Tegucigalpa, they would save like a lot of money, and it works perfectly there.
Yeah, so it could be
good for the future.
Yeah, it could be like here, they can have a sunwell on the roof, and then they could use the tap water to drink as well, which would be like an aim in the right direction to make how to make the people feel a little bit more both luxury, like because it's what people want, right? People don't want to buy water in bottles in the long term. They want to be able to use the tap and everything. So yeah, and also the benefit of saving money.
So yeah, that's in Zamorano it's good, but it could be better overall.
Yeah.
Do you guys plan on coming back?
Yeah, I don't think this is the last time we're in Honduras or Zamorano. So yeah, hopefully we'll come back.
Yeah, like we have to do a lot of work back in Sweden now, because we have gathered a lot of data from visiting here. So now we need to process all the data and keep working on our system, both with a student who doing his thesis here, and also in connection with some of the lab researchers here, and then in the future we would love to be able to implement the product here in Honduras. So that's our goal, and that's what we will be aiming for. So in that case, we will return to Honduras.
We will be back.
Yeah.
So outside of your working hours, on your working area, what do you think about
Zamorano?
The first thing that comes to your mind, like students.
It's way too big to walk everywhere. I mean, I'm kind of tired in my legs, and because we don't have a bike. You guys have bikes, all of you. So I mean, we have to walk all the way home to the hotel tonight, and
Like
it takes time. But,
like the first thing that popped up in my head is like healthy, because you have so much land and you can like live off the land. Like you make your own juice. You have cows to make milk. They can drink in the morning, and everything tastes very fresh.
yeah, that's very different from how we.
In Sweden we can get a hold of all the items that you have here, but they don't taste as good.
You don't see the process, you don't see all the process. You just like see the product.
Yep, basically.
I mean, basically we go to the supermarket and buy stuff. It's not like we don't go and milk the cows for ourselves.
No, so this of course it tastes a lot nicer here. So yeah, and I like the big combination with nature. You mentioned here.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The newsletter group is very glad that you guys talked to us so much about what you're doing and your plans and what do you think about Zamorano in general. So hope to see you guys soon.
Of course. Thank you.
Thanks.